How we are. Back at it again with another episode, no YouTube video. Today we're gonna be driving to the Bulls game, you feel me? You know, for the one time, since I've been out here in Chicago, I'm excited to go see what the home team talking about. Today we're gonna be talking about honoring your mother. Actually, let's name it honoring your parents. I know the parents are gonna love this one. Actually, how somebody that used to take care of me reached out to me and say, keep doing what you're doing and all that good stuff. Yeah, like I said, you can't get too content with the ups and downs. Thank you, and let's keep working. So make sure y'all like and subscribe. And this is a little driving vlog. So let's get right into it. So honoring your parents. This is really important because, yes, you can get into it with your parents. Yes, they may want something else for you, but ultimately, you still have to listen to them because they're the ones that brought you in this world, man. And they the ones that really know what, your true capability is in a certain extent, but they may not know what else you're capable of doing. But sometimes, it seems like they're trying to stop our growth, and stuff like that, keeping you comfortable. Some of y'all still live with your parents, which is not a bad thing, but it's that state of comfortability that can keep you from not reaching your maximum potential. And when you honor them, you can still reach your potential and still do what you got to do. But you just got to listen to the little stuff they tell you. And I'm the last one thinking I would make this video, but I always knew that without your parents, you're really lost in this world, because God made them your parents for you to for them to watch over you. He appointed them to be your parents. So you ultimately have to show love and respect them, because if you don't, you're tarnishing your own history in this world. You casting a spell in your own world. Like, come on, man. It's a spiritual thing, man. The Bible says honor your father, honor your mother. They has to. I know I used to, cause trouble back in my days growing up. But, everybody changes and everybody grows. That's good. So if people still trying to come to you talking rubbish about things you did in the past growing up, you got to cut them people off, man. I'm sorry. You got to get a new circle. If you have friends that don't honor their parents, if you have a girlfriend or a relative, a cousin that don't honor their parents, you got to reconsider. You got to talk to them and try to see what's the issue. I know it's hard to have two parents nowadays because it's become the new norm nowadays, unfortunately, of a one-parent household, and all the single mother scandal, they don't need no man, all that stuff. Yes, you do need two parents and a child life is really important, man. It's really important. And I say it's more important in the female's life, actually, because I see the bond my dad and my sister have, man. Hey, it's really important, man. So once you realize this, you'll start to actually be grateful for your parents and be thankful for them. You'll start praying for them. You start you start sending them for their health to get better. You start, you just start sending them all sorts of stuff that you want to see them do better in life as well. Just because they're your parents don't mean that they're not growing. Don't mean that they need help. Doesn't mean that they need some guidance. Oh yeah, and the Bible it definitely does talk about, for the parents to take heed to their children, to the fathers to not provoke their children. Oh yeah, it gets deep like that. So God doesn't say one thing and then makes it okay for the other to do another certain thing. Nah. It's everybody has to do their job. It's everybody doing their job. And once the family feuds, nobody wins. Like, look at me. I'm driving right now in the hectic of traffic. People trying to swerve. If somebody don't put their blinkers, everybody lose. No direction. So your parents are there to direct you. Sometimes when you were born, those are all the directing years. You had no money to have food, clothes, all that. Those all your parents, man. So once you realize that, you actually be thankful, grateful. You wouldn't be trying to cuss your mom out, cuss your dad. F out of here, dad. F you, mom. When my background, we couldn't really talk like I can't speak for everybody's background, but hey, for my people who know where I'm from and can resonate where we're from, it was a certain threshold we had to go to meet the level of disrespect to our parents, because we know what that comes with. But I'm bigger now, you know. My parents wouldn't try me. My dad wouldn't try me. He know better now. But but back when we were younger, man, oh man, my dad was so strict, and I see why, man. I see why, because there's a lot of things. I had so much energy. I had so much will, drive. I still have that now, as you can see. But as a kid, as a shorty, with no knowledge, with no guidance, I would have been oof. I told y'all in my last episode, I probably would have been dead or in jail or in the street if I didn't take this basketball stuff serious. You know, make something of myself, make something of my education, and I took that and ran with it, and manifested it, and prayed for it, and did it. Ultimately, you know, I would never think I would make it this far, man. I would have never thought. But hey, it's got to be God, right? Just like how you wake up after you sleep, you never know where you are. You never think you're gonna wake up, but you just wake up. Hey, it got to be a God, right? So once you appreciate your parents, bro, you will tend to see how the hardships in their life are affecting them, you know. And you tend to ask them questions. How you doing, mom? How you feeling? All that stuff, man. And that matters, man, because, you know, especially your mom, man. I love my mom dearly, man. I say that she's the only woman that will ever love me, man. And for most of y'all guys there too, yes. Unconditionally. You know, some may show you different, but ain't no different love than a mother's love, man. Because that's real love. A mother's love, man. I don't think y'all understand a mother's love, man. That's, to a son especially, that's real love right there, man. That's real love. That's real love. Because despite what you do, she's gonna be there for you, bro. Despite what you do, man. You know, even though my mother has certain emotions, but she's still my mom. She's gonna understand, like, stuff that a normal girl or a girl trying to be with me wouldn't understand, you know. And I know my ladies, you know, they'll not me, yes you, because you know, once you get in that feeling, that emotional state, you don't know what you're saying. You're just going off your emotion. That's the difference. My mom, even though she has that estate, she'll still love me through the pain of it, you know. But that's another topic for another discussion. But you gotta honor your parents, man. They brought you in this world, and you know, some of them like to say they can take you out, which is kind of true to an extent, but depending on how you go about it. I've seen a couple articles of you know, bad, like I so said, bad news all the time of a mother taking her son out the world, and that was kind of bad. That was around my way, the DMV. So there's nothing to really joke about, but it's a fun fact, bad one too. But I just really want y'all to start praying for your mom, praying for your dad, man. They're providing for y'all since y'all was born, man. Putting food on the table, putting a roof on your head. And if you made it this far, I know a lot of people don't have the attention span to lock into stuff that's real. They'd rather watch stuff that's fake, pleasing to their hearing, itching ears, things that they want to hear, things that are not going to benefit them, raise them up spiritual. But you know, on this channel, that's what we're going to do, despite what anybody else is doing, you know, because we're running our own race here, you know. And I'm trying to get in rooms with people that are better than me, people that are ahead of me in life, which is, at my age, not too much, but, you know, I still got to, you know, present myself in a humble fashion of wanting to learn and wanting to be better for myself, you know. I have come a long way, but I have to know what's next in life and what's next in store, you know. I'm still being where my feet are. I'm not just telling you guys one thing, you know, not praying and all that stuff. I'm in the Word, of course, you know. I'm not going to tell y'all something not to do, and I'm not going to do it, man. It's all love, always spreading love, no matter who you are. You can be the janitor. I'll treat you the same way I treat the president of the school. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. All that title stuff don't matter to me. You feel me? But that mom and dad, that's the biggest title that will always matter to you as well. So you gotta respect your parents. You gotta love them. You gotta see the little things they do to even keep up with you in the world, man. So, you know, especially with some people who don't want to have kids, some people who had kids on mistakes, all that stuff is real, man. So you gotta identify how you want to be treated as well when you become a parent. You don't want your son kid disrespecting you, treating you like you don't do anything in his life and his or her life, you know. That's not what we're on this earth to do. What we're on this earth to do, like I said in the episode previously, is to spread love, you know. Love is the only thing we have in this world once it's all said and done. You know, look at this beautiful view, man. I'm gonna start doing these more little driving vlogs. I'm gonna start getting the camera. I'm gonna show y'all the other side. But there you have it. Don't want to take too much of y'all time. Just made this little podcast episode for you guys before I get into this loud arena. I know I won't have time much after this. I may drop another episode tonight after the game. And I'll definitely leave you guys some insights on Instagram. So make sure y'all follow me on IG at StevenUKT80. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and y'all have a blessed one. Take it easy.